Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live stream. I'm going vertical today. This is Sunday, August 10, and let's tune up here a little bit. What kind of tuners do you folks use out there? All right, first time picking up the guitar today. Some things that I do when I first warm up is I'll kind of slowly get the fingers moving. So I find that chromatic exercises are pretty good. They get each finger going, each finger moving. But back to tuners, I oftentimes use a clip-on tuner. But do you use clip-ons or pedals? Sometimes I'll use a phone. A phone app. hello, Forge. Thanks for writing in. Appreciate it. Playing there, exploring the Misty chord changes there. Anyway, I've been putting together a little bit of some ideas for a new chord melody video based on that tune, and it's one that I don't think I've done on the channel. So I'm formulating some chord melody ideas on that one. Let me know if you've done that tune or if you're done any arrangements on that one. So an Errol Garner tune. Kind of slowly waking up. It's already, at least East Coast time, it's almost 11 o'clock. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Forge. How's it going? So I find it's really important to warm up and get the fingers kind of limbered up. So, like I said, chromatic scales are really great. And then kind of maybe explore like the full range of the instrument. It's also fun to do intervals and maybe other scale type things. Like that's what kind of I like to do as far as warming up in a melodic way is to play that kind of range from string 6 open to whatever the highest fret is on a given guitar. So doing a whole step separated by half steps, so that's like basically octatonic scale. But I'm not like playing one octave scales, just kind of like thinking about the instrument overall, if that makes any sense. So those types of things I find are great. Watching in Korea, wow, welcome. That is really, really cool. Glad you made it here. Okay. Sounds like the audio is good. Cool. Okay, thanks for bringing that up, Jason L, because yeah, I want to check my levels for the guitar, so I think that's kind of helped me with a reminder there. So from Australia, awesome, wow. Assuming Australia versus Austria. strings here. All right, very cool. So how are are there clubs out there in Korea and Australia and I mean I would assume so. I've just never been out that way. Not as many as there used to be, yeah, but still some about. Very cool. Cool that they're still out there. Wish there were more. So yeah, let me know what your experience is with Misty. Do you have any favorite recordings out there? Any favorite arrangements? I've been checking out a little bit of some of the other like jazz guitar educational videos. Seems like there are a few things out there. I think I'm gonna put a kind of original arrangement that's kind of not too hard to get under the fingers, and that's generally my goal for the channel and stuff. Hello, Charles. Yeah, thanks for joining from the UK. Awesome. Yeah, so I haven't done a Sunday live in quite a long time, but here just kind of sipping on some coffee, gradually waking up myself. But we've got folks all over the world here, so it's kind of different times of day. So I was mentioning, you know, this is kind of my first time picking up the guitar, at least for today, and so some things I kind of do and think about when I warm up that you might also think about is kind of warming up, like I said, getting the fingers kind of limbered up. You know, doing some pattern work. I think I mentioned doing the whole steps. So you could do the half steps separated by whole steps. So that's kind of another thing that I kind of like to do too. Kind of going up. So one thing that's kind of beneficial to that, I would say, is that it kind of helps me get in touch with the range of the instrument, and so I'm, you know, kind of, you know, the two extremes, you know, thinking about the string 6 open being the lowest note, and um, what is it, fret 20, 22. So those being, you know, kind of the two extremes. So working, you know, gradually up the strings, I find that really helpful for just kind of just getting reacquainted with the guitar each day, and trying to think about the range. And I've talked a little bit about Wes Montgomery in the last couple weeks, and you know, one thing that really kind of struck me, you know, kind of on my personal efforts with the guitar and learning it, it was, you know, watching some video footage of him and how horizontal, you know, he seemed to be on the instrument. So that was pretty impactful for me, just to kind of visually see him approaching the guitar that way. So that's something I think that can be helpful, which is just kind of running things more in a horizontal way. And I think we talked a little bit about triads. We had a viewer asking me about triads the other day. So that's another one where you can, you know, just really, you know, take a F major triad and kind of work up the neck to the highest possible note, and then just kind of, you know, kind of gradually work your way down to, so that you're really just moving this way. And one thing that I really found is that phrasing becomes much more fluid and natural sounding, in my opinion, if you're moving more horizontally. So I think that time feels better, and all that. So that may just be opinion, but that's kind of my take on it. There's a few cool kind of endings and things that Wes Montgomery, since we're kind of on that topic, that he would sometimes play. So so let's say you're in E flat. You can do something like, let's say let's say you're about to go to this E flat. You've got a kind of ending, and you could go to let's say B7 to the E major 7, and then do like B flat sus or something, and then land on the. What's kind of interesting about that is that you get this tonic note, right? So you're doing this 2 5, and then you play the tonic here, let's say, but you get this kind of bright lift to it. So 5 of the flat 2 major 7. You kind of keep that note going. Okay, so that would be B flat 7, or not, sorry, excuse me, B7, B natural 7 to the E major 7 to B flat 7 sus 4, and then you can land on your final chord, the E flat major 7, and then here's a nice ending chord if you're looking for a cool ending chord. Major 7s work really nicely. A major 7 with a sharp 11, major 9 with a sharp 11. So that's a pretty cool ending. Maybe I'll talk about some other endings too. Endings and also turnarounds. Another thing that was kind of like pretty cool, I think, to do like in that period when he was active and alive, and would be to go do like a 5 of the flat 6. So you can do something like that. So that would be like in the key of E flat, that would be E flat, and then G flat 9 to C flat major 7 to the B flat. I'm using a flat 13 on that, and then, but you could also, there's so many variations of these. So, because you could do E7 or E9 to the E flat major 7. So that's pretty cool too. Thanks for joining everybody today. Hopefully I didn't play too many clams here. Just like I said, I was working, just thought I'd pick up the guitar and get online this morning. And share some things that I like to do for warm-ups and stuff like that. So you may consider trying some of those. If you've checked this out and haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the video. The channel's growing, so we're excited about that. Got getting close to 10,000 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. So if you are part of that, really appreciate it. Got some things in the works. I'm planning to start a jazz guitar workshop / masterclass, question and answer thing on on WebEx. So keep an eye out for that. So that's kind of in the works for the fall, and looking for some looking to reach out to some companies on possible like sponsorships and stuff like that. So a couple of companies that I would really like to reach out to are Quilter Labs and Godan. So if you have any connections out to those folks, I have reached out to them in the past, so I may do that again. So since we're kind of getting a little bigger on the internet, a little more influence, may reach out to them again later this year. See what else is in the works. So we have a member area on the YouTube channel too. So extra videos and behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna do a little more noodling. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. I'm gonna wrap things up here in a few minutes. All right. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, Mr. Sloth, favorite guitarist of all time? Yeah, I would say, yeah, Pat Metheny is probably my favorite guitarist of all time. I think when you get to these, artists, there's just so much to appreciate. Um, so yeah, I would say that's, he's gonna, and I really enjoy, yeah, I enjoy his musicianship, his compositions, um, very, I would say, well-rounded, incredible, impactful guitarist. So I would say that's kind of my favorite. Um, so, all right, everybody. Appreciate you all listening. Thank you all for coming out here. We had folks from all over the world, so that's really awesome. Korea, Australia, UK. So much appreciated. It's really helpful, just to kind of have a little chat comment. Kind of keeps me keeps me moving, and so much appreciated. Hope you enjoy this. I'll leave this up, I think, for replay, and I'll see you all in the upcoming videos. So I think I'm going to talk a little bit about Misty this week. Yeah, have a great one. Thanks. I'll have a great day. Hope you have a great day too.